So you're staring at a saltwater chlorinator listing thinking, this looks great on paper, but how does it actually hold up when it's sitting in my pool for years? I get it. Too many products promise easy DIY installation and end up costing way more in headaches than they're worth. That's why I dug into the CircuPool CORE35 not just for the specs, but for the real-world setup, daily usability, and where the value actually comes from. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First, let's talk about who this is really for. If you've got a pool up to 35,000 gallons and you want a salt system that won't break the bank or require a plumber, this could be a solid fit. The CORE35 is designed for DIY install, and the compact design means it doesn't take up much space near your pump or filter. That's a big deal if your equipment pad is already tight. But if you're running a larger pool or need something with remote monitoring or advanced automation, you might want to look elsewhere. Now, the install itself. This is where a lot of salt systems trip people up. The CORE35 uses a bypass system, which means you're cutting into your existing plumbing to create a dedicated loop for the cell. That sounds technical, but it's actually simpler than it looks because the unit is small and the fittings are standard. You'll need basic tools and a little patience, but unlike some systems that require special adapters or proprietary parts, this one uses common 2-inch PVC fittings. That's a hidden win. No surprise trips to the pool store mid-project. Once it's in, the daily operation is straightforward. You set your desired chlorine level, and the system does the rest. The electronic chlorine generator adjusts output based on your pool's needs, which is nice because you're not constantly checking and adding tablets. But here's the thing, salt systems aren't maintenance-free. You still need to monitor salt levels, pH, and total alkalinity. If you skip that, you'll end up with cloudy water or scaling, not because the system failed, but because you didn't keep up with the basics. The CORE35 gives you control, but it doesn't babysit your pool. One of the biggest concerns I hear is long-term reliability. Salt cells can corrode, especially in harsh climates or if water chemistry is off. That's why the USA titanium cell and 8-year warranty stand out. Most brands offer 3 to 5 years, so 8 years is a strong signal they're confident in the build. The cell itself is rated for up to 1.4 pounds of chlorine output per day, which is plenty for a 35,000-gallon pool under normal conditions. But if you're in an area with extreme heat or heavy bather load, you might need to run it longer or supplement with shock occasionally. Weatherproofing is another practical strength. The CORE35 is rated IP66, which means it can handle rain, dust, and even accidental splashes without flinching. That's important if your equipment is outdoors year-round. The control box is also easy to access for cleaning the cell, which you should do every few months to prevent calcium buildup. If you've ever dealt with a salt cell that's clogged with scale, you know how frustrating it can be, so this accessibility matters. Now, where does the value actually come from? It's not just the long warranty or the compact size. It's the fact that you're not locked into a proprietary system. Some brands make it hard to upgrade or replace parts without buying their whole ecosystem. With the CORE35, you're getting a standard cell that's widely available, so if you ever need a replacement, you're not stuck waiting for a custom order. That's a real cost saver over time. But let's be honest, there are trade-offs. The CORE35 doesn't have Wi-Fi or a smartphone app. If you're used to monitoring your pool from your couch, you'll miss that convenience. It's also not the most powerful system on the market. If you've got a pool over 35,000 gallons or live in a super hot climate, you might find it struggles to keep up during peak usage. And while the DIY install is doable, if you're not comfortable cutting PVC or dealing with plumbing, you'll either need to learn or hire a pro, adding to the cost. So who should buy this? If you're a pool owner who wants a reliable, no-frills salt system with a long warranty and a straightforward install, the CORE35 is a smart pick. It's especially good for those who don't need bells and whistles like remote control or advanced automation. But if you're running a larger pool or want the latest tech features, you might want to keep looking. Bottom line, The CircuPool CORE35 delivers on its promises: easy DIY setup, solid performance for its size, and real durability backed by an 8-year warranty. It's not perfect, but it's a great value for the right pool.